Okay, to America. Where to start? Well, firstly by saying that I think that Joe Biden is finished. Not just in terms of losing the election, but in terms of even being the candidate. It may even happen before you get to watch this episode. This week we had metaphorical crucifixion and resurrection of Donald Trump in 3 days between the assassination attempt last weekend and his triumphant return to the Republican National Convention for his formal appointment as the nominee for president. The convention, the RNC as they call it, also had the vote for and the announcement of J.D. Vance as Trump's vice presidential running mate. And we will be telling you all about who he is in a later part of this show. But Trump simply cannot lose the election now unless the Democrats put up a superstar celebrity candidate for president. But I'd safely put money on saying that Biden is well and truly done. And really the final nail in the coffin for Biden, in my view, was the visit that happened from the most senior Democrats in the Congress, that's America's Parliament. Both the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, and the House Minority Leader, Hakeem Jeffries, have essentially told Biden to his face that he's got to go, as has California's top Democrat Congressman Adam Schiff, and now Barack Obama too. So the Democrats are not having their national convention, the DNC, until August, until next month. But they were going to have a virtual pre-convention vote to renominate Biden unofficially this weekend. And oops, what do you know? Joe's suddenly got COVID. It would truly be kind of hilarious if the official reason that Joe Biden exits the race is because he got COVID in 2024. But let's see. In terms of our coverage of the big news of the week, the assassination attempt, well, Trump has bounced back so fast that it seems that we've forgotten what almost happened. And we do need to take it seriously and just pause on this for a moment. If not for a stroke of incredible good luck, or if you're religious, perhaps divine intervention, Trump would be dead. And we'd be having a very different conversation today, probably about civil war or something. So I want to start with this video just to emphasize the gravity of the moment. This is from the Australian independent videographer and vlogger, Milk Bar TV. This is so clever that it went viral globally with millions of views. This is a split-screen, real-time aligned view of Trump speaking on the right at the rally and on the left, the people who first noticed the shooter.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And son, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a son.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he is.
because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than if it happened. We're the strongest border ever.
Yeah. So I want to play this for you in real time without editing it because it really is quite remarkable. We are now about 1 minute away from the point at which the shots are fired. This is the minute where something went wrong, where there was some kind of failure of communication and a failure of action between the local police officers who were in charge of the monitoring of the outer perimeter and the Secret Service, who are responsible for the monitoring inside the perimeter and inside the venue. And they were also responsible for the monitoring of the rooftops nearby. The main problem here is that the people in the crowd spotted the shooter before the Secret Service spotted the shooter. That is the critical point to remember. That is the critical failure.
Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's been over that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that says what happened.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
We got breaking news. We got breaking news coming in. Shots fired. Seems to be shots fired at the Trump rally. Is he okay?
Okay, so what you can see on the right of the screen there is people trying to draw the authorities' attention to the people who've been shot. That's 50-year-old dad Corey Comparatore, who was killed, and the 57 and 74-year-old men who were shot and injured. Let's go back to full sound on the tape now.
We don't know if President Trump has been shot. We know he hit the ground. We do not know if President Trump has been shot. He's up. He's up. Shots are still continuing to be fired. He's giving a thumbs up, everybody. He's giving a thumbs up.
Okay, so now we're going to see the moment, the exact moment that the historic clenched fist in the air photo was taken. There it is. That really is quite remarkable stuff. And the way that Nathan Livingston at Milk Bar TV has put this together is just incredible. Full credit to Aussie independent media. This has gone all over the world online and on mainstream TV. How much do we pay for our ABC again? They'd never think of doing this.
Breaking news right now. This is Vanessa Broussard reporting to you live from Butler, Pennsylvania. We hear shots fired at the rally not 10 to 15 minutes after President Trump arrived. He hit the ground. Unheard of yet if he has been hit by gunfire.
Lá em cima,
Secret
né?
Service
Aqui, ó.
quickly erupted.
You can see the guy down.
The snipers on the building behind the.
I think they hit him because the guy he looks dead.
Really great stuff there from Milk Bar TV. Make sure to give them a follow and a subscribe on YouTube and X. So there are lots and lots and lots of conspiracy theories out there designed to fit whatever political view that the person creating the theories might have. You know, it's easy to make up conspiracy theories, and I personally hate conspiracy theories. I always have. My view, having worked in large organisations, is that if you can keep a secret inside a large organisation for more than 2 seconds, you're a genius. Let alone between large organisations or large organisations that hate each other's guts and are riddled with politics and manipulators like, I don't know, the FBI and the CIA, for example. So I take conspiracy theories of all kinds with a grain of salt, and I'm going to reserve my judgment for now. But all this stuff just doesn't add up, as US Daily Wire commentator Matt Walsh summarised in a tweet late this week. Here's the apparent order of events on the day of the assassination attempt, he writes. According to the most recent reports, at 3 p.m, 3 hours before the shooting, Crooks raises the suspicions of the Secret Service when he tries to pass through security screening with a rangefinder. He's now on the radar of the security team, but they don't detain him. At around 5 p.m, an hour before the shooting, Crooks is caught on video by a rally-goer wandering suspiciously around the building that he would eventually use as his perch to shoot Trump. He is not detained or questioned by security. 5:30 p.m, 40 minutes before the shooting, Crooks is photographed by security crawling around on the ground. They still do not detain him. A few minutes before the shooting, Crooks climbs on top of the building where law enforcement are staged. He is noticed and frantically pointed out by numerous rally attendees. He is not stopped or detained. 6:11 p.m, the first shot is fired. They had 3 hours to stop him. They knew about him and were suspicious for 3 hours, and they did nothing. That's Matt Walsh tweeting there. And someone else added that the timeline started even earlier in the day because Crooks' parents called the police to warn them that something was wrong. And then this update from CNN's John Miller.
They know that he went to his employer at the nursing home where he works as a dietary specialist before this and said, I need Saturday off. I have something important to do. We also understand that when he got to the fairgrounds where this rally was being held for Donald Trump, the first thing that puts him on the radar of security people is near the magnetometer area where they're screening people in. He's carrying in his hand a rangefinder. It's a device that looks like a small pair of binoculars, but it's used by shooters to measure the distance when they're setting up a long-distance shot. The last piece is the search of the car. As we reported last night, 2 remote-controlled IEDs, remote-controlled bombs in the car. The remote control for those devices found on his person on the roof, according to sources. 3 fully loaded magazines with nearly 100 rounds, a bulletproof vest.
Oh my God. So all is not right, folks. So while I hate conspiracy theories, it is definitely necessary in this day and age to be skeptical of what we read and hear online and on the mainstream media. So we will keep an eye on this. We will be slow to jump to conclusions and theories, but we will be watching carefully as this unfolds in the coming weeks. Hope you enjoyed that clip. The Other Side is your weekly analysis of the media's best news and commentary without the woke. And we need your support. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel right here on YouTube and follow us on X at The Other Side on X. It's totally free, but we could always do with your support. So if you'd like to make a donation, click the Super Thanks button on YouTube with the $ and the thanks on it right under the video frame below. And if you're watching on YouTube, check out the full episode that this clip came from right here.